Published 2215 EDT, the 1st of September 2017, updated 0159 EDT, the 2nd of September 2017. Samantha X pictured explains how to further understand male partners. Australian high-class escort Samantha X has made a living from giving men exactly what they want and knows better than anyone what they crave. She boasts a clientele of men who aren't always single but who are seeking a non-judgmental ear, a loving touch or a simple interaction with a loving female. As one of the country's most well-known escorts, Samantha X candidly explained to Daily Mail Australia 5 things women need to know about their husbands. Spending time with an escort might be a funny way for a husband to show the love, says Samantha X, for varying reasons, but one thing she constantly hears from clients is that they do still love their partners. He would rather be spending his money and time with you, except he thinks you're not that keen on him anymore. She told Daily Mail Australia, the last thing he would ever want is to hurt you, and he certainly doesn't want a divorce. Not just for financial reasons or the kids, but because he doesn't want to leave you. Most men are selfish and most have different needs when it comes to sex, but seeking intimacy elsewhere is never usually a reflection of how they feel about their wives. Samantha X believes it is more to do with scratching an itch that is no longer getting scratched at home. The owner of Samantha X Angels, her escort agency, believes men need more affection than what blissfully unaware partners may think. Most men I see ask for the girlfriend experience. GFE. What does that mean? No, I don't put on my tracksuit pants, slap on a face mask, and Instagram my pedicure. The former journalist told Daily Mail 5 things women need to know about their husbands. It means they want to cuddle, soft touching, kissing and gentle sex. Men will often choose intimacy over porn star sex. She says often men don't just want one quick hour but want 2 or 3. 1. He loves you. 2. He needs more affection than you think. 3. He thinks you give the dog more attention than him. 4. He misses pleasing you. 5. He needs sex like you need a good foundation. No man I have ever met can have sex for 3 hours. But they do like a cuddle and a chat. Once Samantha X was told the day following their appointment that she was too sexually aggressive for their meeting. 9 times out of 10, your husband is craving to be held. I've heard many a married man say they sleep in separate bedrooms to their wives and they hate it. I'm sure their wives have their reasons, but remember I'm hearing this from him. She says in households which lack intimacy it shouldn't be too surprising when men go elsewhere for sex. Men will often miss pleasing their partner but specifically miss performing oral sex. Samantha X says, the one question I get asked time and time again is how can I please you? The temptation to reply by leaving a wad of cash and closing the door behind you is overwhelming. Call it ego, but men are more concerned with you having a good time in the bedroom than them. Most of the time, they will only orgasm if they know you have. Once Samantha X was told the day following their appointment that she was too sexually aggressive for their meeting and says sex is not always what they are chasing. Your pleasure is of the utmost importance. Performing oral sex on you is something they love and miss if it is no longer a part of your sex life. Stop worrying if you put on weight, have hairy legs or think you need a vaginal rejuvenation. He doesn't care about stuff like that. Just lie back, switch off and enjoy it. It would be nice to return the favor too, she says. One noticeable trait in married men, she comes across them thinking their wives the dog more attention than him. This is a line I hear from men. She doesn't even notice when I walk through the door. She's more focused on the kids and the dog more than me. I was one of those women too. It is exhausting trying to be a good mum, good employee, good wife. I'm sure he is no angel and doesn't muster up more than a grunt when he's watching TV either. But both of you make more effort. She boasts a clientele of men who aren't always single but who are seeking a non-judgmental ear, a loving touch or a simple interaction with a loving female. Suggests asking about each other's day, have dinner together when the kids go to bed, turn the TV off, talk to each other. So many men complain their wives are rarely supportive regarding their careers. Take an interest in his job. Accountants can do exciting things sometimes with spreadsheets. The nicer you both are to each other, the better your connection and the better your marriage. Samantha X is a firm believer that men need sex like women need a good foundation. It took me to hit the age of 40 before I found my perfect foundation. Now I can't live without it. I don't just love it, I need it. This is how men feel about sex. She has had clients who say their work life suffers if they don't have sex, or that they feel stressed and agitated if they don't have that physical release. Samantha X suggests couples ask about each other's day, have dinner together when the kids go to bed, turn the TV off, talk to each other to re-establish intimacy for whatever reason. And I am not saying it is your fault, but sex and marriage don't fuse well together. The longer you're married, the less sex you have. This can be for a host of reasons, from kids to work-life balance, ill health, or you simply both can't be bothered. Sex is a really nice thing to do with someone you love. The best sex I have ever had is with men I have loved. Men need the psychical release of sex. It changes their whole demeanor. You will forget how much you enjoyed it until you start doing it again. I've had a few clients say if they had sex at home, they would seek elsewhere. I've also had clients say they need variety no matter how often they have sex at home too. We all deserve a good sex life, including you, so put it in your diary now. The dog can wait.